Midnight falls, the city sighs a heavy breath. Another night in this concrete labyrinth. The neon signs bleed color on the wet asphalt, tracing lines of longing under default. I watch the cars pass by, a restless, endless stream, each one carrying a lost, unspoken dream. This frantic rhythm that refuses to slow down, just another lonely face in a crowded town. The air is thick with the promise of something more, but the silence knocks hard on every closed door. It's just neon lights and empty streets tonight, chasing shadows in the cold electric light. This endless highway stretches out into the gloom, a fragile heart beating in a vacant room. I'm looking for a sign, a reason to belong. Where did the rhythm of my sweet song go wrong? I stopped by the diner, smell of stale coffee and smoke, hear the jukebox spinning tunes that always broke. Every hopeful moment into quiet despair, a generation searching for air anywhere. I remember promises beneath a fading sky. We thought our rebellion would never truly die. Now it's just a faded poster on a chipped brick wall, waiting for the inevitable silent fall. The world spins faster, losing every precious sound, but the ghosts of our youth still walk this ground. It's just neon lights and empty streets tonight, chasing shadows in the cold electric light. This endless highway stretches out into the gloom, a fragile heart beating in a vacant room. I'm looking for a sign, a reason to belong. Where did the rhythm of my sweet song go wrong? Maybe the speed was the only thing that felt real, a temporary numbness that we learned to feel. But even here beneath the glare and the rain, I remember the warmth that used to mask the pain. It's just neon lights and empty streets tonight, chasing shadows in the cold electric light. This endless highway stretches out into the gloom, a fragile heart beating in a vacant room. I'm looking for a sign, a reason to belong. Where did the rhythm of my sweet song go wrong? The sky's bleeding gray again, just like my mood red. The rhythm of the water's understood. Drop a tiny hammer on the pane of glass, reflecting moments that refuse to pass. Sit here watching the world dissolve in mist. A lonely piece that I can't resist. The tonight into the noise that fills it empty. A quiet care that I learned to bear. It's the silent symphony of rain falling down. Found the old tape deck tucked beneath the dust, playing back the sound of teenage lust and trust. A guitar riff screaming from a cheap amplifier, setting every restless soul on fire. I hear your voice calling through the muddy baseline, a perfect summer that we swore would shine forever on this gray, unforgiving sphere. A time when hope was louder than fear. The year was 87, we were ready for the fight against the darkness with just a sliver of light. Oh, the ghost of 87 haunts this empty space. I see the memory etched upon your face. We were kings of nothing, dreaming we could fly underneath that indifferent concrete sky. Now I'm just walking circles in a borrowed coat, chasing the sound of a forgotten note. We traded innocence for speed and cheap wine, believed that freedom was a fragile burning sign. We swore we'd never turn into what we despise, seen the disillusionment reflected in our eyes. The music stopped playing, the crowd just went away, leaving behind the clutter of a better day. We grew up too quickly, didn't notice the decay. Now the future looks just like yesterday. The world keeps moving, but my feet are stuck in place, staring at the ruins of a forgotten race. Oh, the ghost of 87 haunts this empty space. I see the memory etched upon your face. We were kings of nothing, dreaming we could fly underneath that indifferent concrete sky. Now I'm just walking circles in a borrowed coat, chasing the sound of a forgotten note. They say you can't go back, but the feeling stays true, the bittersweet echo of me. unforgettable day. Oh, the ghost of 87 haunts this empty space. I see the memory etched upon your face. We were kings of nothing, dreaming we could fly underneath that indifferent concrete sky. Now I'm just walking circles in a borrowed coat, chasing the sound of a forgotten note.
Dust has settled on the photographs, the faces I can barely trace. Another clock can't turn into fast, leaving shadows in this vacant place. I walk the halls where the laughter used to live, but the silence answers every call. There's nothing left to take, nothing left to give, just the silence pressing against the wall. And I search for a reason in the static sound, a signal lost beneath the ground. Oh, the fading echoes of yesterday, just a whisper in the window won't stay. A broken melody on an old cassette tape, trapped inside a memory that I can't escape. I keep holding on to the light that's gone, trying to remember where it all went wrong. Outside is washing off the paint from the window frame where we used to watch the sky. A hollow feeling that no words can tame, the question hanging on the silent side. Found your leather jacket in the closet deep, smells like smoke, cheaper gasoline. A promise that the passing years couldn't keep, hidden somewhere in the in-between. And I listen closely to the heart that beats so low, for a rhythm that I used to know. Oh, the fading echoes of yesterday, just a whisper in the wind that won't stay. Broken melody on an old cassette, trapped inside a memory that I can't escape.
The city sleeps under a blanket of exhaust, counting all the small battles that were lost. The air is heavy with the weight of consequence, a lifetime spent pursuing simple self-defense. We built our kingdoms out of temporary grace, trying to find an honest footing in this place. beneath the towers where the money shines so bright. We buried hopes just to survive the night. We scratched our names on walls we swore would stand forever, but concrete cracks beneath the shifting weather. Concrete and broken dreams is all that's left behind, the jagged edges of a world we hope to find. We kept on climbing, though the ladder swayed and bent, a future we designed, but was never truly sent. Now I walk these alleys, searching through the haze, for the meaning lost in those confusing days. See the reflection of a stranger in the glass, a ghost of who I was watching the moments pass. Remember fighting back against the rising tide, with nothing but our youthful rage as our guide. We thought we held the key to the master plan, but life just swept us away like grains of sand. Now the victories are small, the compromises loud, just another shadow swallowed by the crowd. The promises we made were whispered on the breeze, and shattered by the sound of turning rusty keys. Concrete and broken dreams is all that's left behind, the jagged edges of a world we hope to find. We kept on climbing, though the ladder swayed and bent, a future we designed, but was never truly sent. Now I walk these alleys, searching through the haze, for the meaning lost in those confusing days. Maybe the beauty was in the break in itself, leaving treasure scattered on a dusty shelf. We learned to live without the things we wanted most, just survivors haunted by the memory of a ghost. Concrete and broken dreams is all that's left behind, the jagged edges of a world we hope to find. We kept on climbing, though the ladder swayed and bent, a future we designed, but was never truly sent. Now I walk these alleys, searching through the haze, for the meaning lost in those confusing days. Turn the radio dial, seeking some relief. Just endless noise and static, feeding my disbelief. The sound of everything, yet nothing clearly heard. A world obsessed with the volume of the word. I press my ear close to the speaker, cold and gray, hoping for a message from a distant day, a hidden frequency where clarity resides, where simple truths escape the frantic tides, beneath the hiss and buzz of this broken line. I swear I hear a voice, a fading sign. It's just whispers in the static of a dying screen. The things that are real hidden in the in-between. A secret code from a love I knew so well, trapped inside the ringing of a broken bell. I try to tune you in, pull you back to me, lost somewhere in the vast electronic sea. We used to talk for hours, just listening to the sound of our own voices on solid, steady ground. Now every conversation feels so disconnected, a series of signals constantly rejected. We send out flashes in the overwhelming dark, hoping someone sees the temporary spark. But the distance grows wider with every passing year, and all I catch is interference and the fear. I remember the silence when we used to hold so tight. Now the silence is a scream in the dead of night. It's just whispers in the static of a dying screen. The things that are real hidden in the in-between. A secret code from a love I knew so well, trapped inside the ringing of a broken bell. I try to tune you in, pull you back to me, lost somewhere in the vast electronic sea. I could shatter this machine and end the awful hum, but then where would the sweet memories come from? I need the hiss to prove that you were really there, just beyond the reach of the signal and the air. It's just whispers in the static of a dying screen. The things that are real hidden in the in-between. A secret code from a love I knew so well, trapped inside the ringing of a broken bell. I try to tune you in, pull you back to me, lost somewhere in the vast Italian sea. The skyline is fractured by the new digital blaze, blotting out the colors of the old familiar days. Everything is sharper, faster, less defined, leaving the quiet moments far behind. I watch the evening turn from orange into blue, holding on to the memories of me and you. When time was marked by shadows and the changing light, before the screen stole the beauty of the night. I miss the imperfection of the fading reel, the warmth of something that you could truly feel. This is the last of sunset I will see, fading away the world that used to be. A deep bruised purple bleeding into gray, before the clarity takes off the haze of my face. We built our castle out of connected tape. Now it's dissolving. Escape, we can't escape magic. We stood on the rooftop,
We lived up and full of waters and walls made out of thin air. Heard every quiet secret, every silent prayer. We whispered plans into the cheap plastic dust, building all future on temporary trust. We drew our roadways on a wrinkled, faded map, trying to plot an escape from every hidden trap. The world outside was screaming, ready to attack, but we felt safe just knowing we could never turn back. The cheap paint peeling showed the layers of our past, our love built on the things that never last. Paper walls and faded maps guided us so far, a perfect disguise for the fragile things we are. We believed the ink could show us where to run, hiding from the harsh light of the morning sun. Now the walls are thicker but the map is torn and worn, and I'm still standing here waiting for the dawn. Waiting for the dawn. We dreamt of highways in the distant open sea, a place where we could finally just be free. We packed our bags with promises and hungry hearts, ready for the moment the whole journey starts. But the highway signs kept pointing back to here, caught in the same cycles of hope and fear. The paper crumbled and the lines began to blur, and the promised destination failed to occur. We tried to navigate by stars that ceased to shine, leaving our history behind the enemy line. Paper walls and faded maps guided us so far, a perfect disguise for the fragile things we are. We believed the ink could show us where to run, hiding from the harsh light of the morning sun. Now the walls are thicker but the map is torn and worn, and I'm still standing here waiting for the dawn. Maybe the journey was never meant to end, just another lesson that we failed to comprehend. The real freedom wasn't on the road we sought, but in the tiny room where all our dreams were bought. Paper walls and faded maps guided us so far, a perfect disguise for the fragile things we are. We believed the ink could show us where to run, hiding from the harsh light of the morning sun. Now the walls are thicker but the map is torn and worn, and I'm still standing here waiting for the dawn.
The needle suave, refusing to stay true, pointed everywhere but back to me and you. We trusted the direction of a faulty guide and sailed for heaven with nowhere left to hide. We threw away the anchors, burned the detailed charts, believing only in the compass of our hearts. But the storms came quickly and the skies turned black. Now there's no way to find the harbor track. We chased the horizon, blinded by the light, and drifted far away into the endless night. Oh, the broken compass to paradise led us wrong, ending the melody of our favorite song. We found no island where the sun would always gleam, just the salty wreckage of a shattered dream. Now I'm stuck between the sea and the cruel shore, knowing I can't find that perfect place anymore. We packed the baggage of our doubts and silent pleas, a heavy payload sinking us into the seas. We fought the currents, trying hard to prove that innocence and passion still can move mountains and oceans if the faith is strong and clear. But the compass broke the moment we faced fear. Now all the maps are soaked, the ink is running thin, leaving just the broken pieces to begin. I still remember the feeling of the western wind before the journey and the final bitter end. Oh, the broken compass to paradise led us wrong, ending the melody of our favorite song. We found no island where the sun would always gleam, just the salty wreckage of a shattered dream. Now I'm stuck between the sea and the cruel shore, knowing I can't find that perfect place anymore. Maybe paradise was never a destination's name, but the simple act of facing the crushing tide the same. We lost the magic when we stopped believing that the journey itself was the only habitat. Oh, the broken compass to paradise led us wrong, ending the melody of our favorite song. We found no island where the sun would always gleam, just the salty wreckage of a shattered dream. Now I'm stuck between the sea and the cruel shore, knowing I can't find that perfect place anymore. The air is crisp, the leaves are turning gold and red. Another summer faded, all the bright promises fled. I stand here waiting for the quiet, sudden shift, a final gentle moment, a seasonal gift. The light is lower now, softer than before, shining on the things we chose to ignore. We put away the t-shirts and the careless haste and face the deeper colors that we tried to waste. The years acceptance of defeat. It's September, second chance for hearts that grew apart. A quiet truce signed by a brand new start. The summer fire is gone, but the embers still glow deep. A promise that this feeling we are meant to keep. Let's walk through the falling leaves and watch the sunset low, and then the silent places where our spirits grow. I see the wisdom written in the fading lines, on every face that time has carefully defines. We learned our lessons through the blistering summer heat. Now we stand together on the cool familiar street. The hurried rhythm of the past is finally done. A marathon of madness that we finally won. We shed the armor that we wore through all the years, and find the courage to confront the falling tears. The nights grow longer, giving us the time to see the simple, steady beauty of you and me. It's September, second chance for hearts that grew apart. A quiet truce signed by a brand new start. The summer fire is gone, but the embers still glow deep. A promise that this feeling we are meant to keep. Let's walk through the fallen leaves and watch the sunset low, and then the silent places where our spirits grow. We don't need the sunshine to make our love feel whole, just a deep, clear understanding in our soul. This quiet season gives us room to finally breathe, a simple, honest life that we can both believe. It's September, second chance for hearts that grew apart. A quiet truce signed by a brand new start. The summer fire is gone, but the embers still glow deep. A promise that this feeling we are meant to keep. Let's walk through the fallen leaves and watch the sunset low, and mend the silent places where our spirits grow.